All right, guys, we're still in 20 of Matthew. Now we're down here on verse 10. But when the first came, they supposed that they should have received more, and they likewise received every man a penny. So the first person that was hired, they wanted more money because they were hired first, but they still received the same amount. Saying, These last have worked 1 hour. That's what they said. And thou hast made them equal unto us, giving them the same amount. But he answered one of them and said, Friend, I do thee no wrong. Didst not thou agree with me for a penny? He said, You agree with me. Then he said, Take that thine is, and go thy way. Take what I give you. I will give unto this last, even as unto thee. So he gave all of them the same amount. It says, It is not lawful for me to do what I will with my own. Is thine eye evil because I am good? So the last shall be first, and the first last. For many be called, but few chosen. Amen. Many be called, but few are chosen. Amen. Okay, and let's go on to the next one. What he means by the last shall be first is that, he said his eye was evil because he wanted more, because he worked longer. He worked longer, but he didn't agree in the beginning to get more. So it wasn't just about him getting the money. It was just about him being grateful to do the work because he wasn't doing anything in the start. So here we go. Jesus again foretells his death and resurrection. And Jesus going up to Jerusalem took 12 disciples apart in the way and said unto them, Behold, we go up to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man shall be betrayed unto the chief priests and unto the scribes, and they shall condemn him to death, and shall deliver him to the Gentiles to mock and to be scourged and to crucify him. And the third day he shall rise again. Then came to him the mother of Zebedee's children with her sons, worshipping him, and desiring a certain thing of him. And he said unto her, What wilt thou? She said unto him, Grant that my 2 sons may sit, the one on thy right hand, and the other on thy left, in the kingdom of heaven. But Jesus answered and said, Ye know not what ye ask. Are ye able to drink of the cup that I shall drink of, and to be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with? They say unto him, We are able. And he said unto them, Ye shall drink indeed of my cup, and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with. But to sit on my right hand and on my left is not mine to give, but it shall be given to them for whom it is prepared of my Father. And when the 10 heard it, they were moved with indignation against the 2 brethren. But Jesus called them unto him and said, Ye know that the prince of the Gentiles exercise dominion over them, and they that are great exercise authority upon them. But it shall not be so among you. But whoever will be great among you, let him be your minister. And whoever will be chief among you, let him be your servant. Even as the Son of Man came, not to be ministered unto, but to minister, and to give his life a ransom for many. Amen. Let's read what it says for this verse. It says, we see again in this section the difficulty the disciples have understanding the true nature of discipleship and the kingdom. On this occasion, the mother of James and John asked Jesus for a position of honor for her sons in the kingdom. We should not think too poorly of this mother or of the other disciples for being indignant over her request. The temptation to see leadership positions as power rather than opportunities to serve still exist today in the church. And that was the explanation. It's a service. It's not a power thing. A power. It's a service. And so that's what Jesus was stressing when he was washing their feet. When he was washing his disciples' feet, and he was telling them that it's a service that he's doing, And that's truly deep, that he looks upon all of this as just a service. All of this as a service to mankind. So the next part, it says the healing of two blind men. And this is 20 and 29. It says, and as they departed from Jericho, a great multitude followed him. And behold, two blind men sitting by the wayside, when they heard that Jesus passed by, cried out, saying, Have mercy on us, O Lord, thou Son of David. And the multitude rebuked them, because they should hold their peace. But they cried the more, saying, Have mercy on us, O Lord, thy Son of David. And Jesus stood still, and called them, and said, What will ye that I shall do unto you? They say unto him, Lord, that our eyes may be opened. So Jesus had compassion on them, and touched their eyes, and immediately their eyes received sight, and they followed him. Now here in 21, this is about him entering in on a donkey, because he's getting ready. He's going to go into the church and turn over the money changers and things like this. So it's a lot going on in these next couple of chapters here. And then we're coming up upon the end, which will be, what is that? Matthew 28 is the last. And then we're going to be over in Mark. In Mark. And in Mark, the birth of the church is going to start. The church is going to be set up, and, positions put in place and things like that. This is what's going to be happening in Mark. So it says Mark is the shortest of the four Gospels and is considered by many to be the oldest. It may well have served as a source for the Gospels of Matthew and Luke. It was the opinion of the early church that Mark, the author, recorded the Gospels that Peter preached. So this chapter in Mark, it will be much shorter to read, and then we will go on over to Luke. But we have to finish. We're only on, what are we on here? Going on to 21. So let's just take a break. We got 21, then we got 22, 23. Let's see. 24. We got some chapters to go, guys, before we even get to Mark. Anyway, we got to go all the way to 28. So I probably shouldn't even be taking a break, but I am. So let's take a quick break, guys, and I'm going to get back with you shortly.